I'm proud of myself. I want to say that right now I'm feeling grateful and I'm feeling content. However, a lot of my emotions are still definitely resurfacing. I cried a little less today, which was really, really good. I think I'm starting to get back into the mode of, going hard for myself. I want to say that change is very, very hard. However, you have to operate at a level of knowing that no matter what you do or no matter what you go through, you will get through. And I'm not gonna lie, literally right now, I think my hardest part is like when I go to the grocery store and I'm going through the aisles, I'm literally seeing so many like different liquors and cut waters and so many different things that I used to drink on a daily. I pass by those aisles and I just literally automatically associate them with danger, red flag, don't do it. You're going to start making decisions that you wish you never did. You're going to start spiraling. The anxiety is going to start worsening. And each time I tell myself, no, don't do it, I literally feel 1% better. And literally, I feel like by me like documenting these, it's actually keeping me accountable. I think a lot of the times we don't have like a set schedule or we don't have like a goal to follow, or it gets really messy because everybody can say that they want to be successful, but if you don't have organization skills or you don't master the artery of literally writing down everything that you want, it's going to get jumbled and you're going to feel very cluttered in your mind. I think it's really important to keep a clean space and a clear conscience so that way you're able to succeed. And that's what I had to do. But some days I do feel like I really would like a shot. But now I have replaced it with sparkling water. And I think that has been working very, very well. I'm trying different waters more and, just exploring different drinks. Because sometimes it's not the liquor that we really want. Sometimes it's really just the social anxiety or like the feeling of wanting to hold something or the confidence. Okay, compared to how I was feeling last week, I feel like moving on to this week, I'm a lot more open and more expressive. I think I'm starting to get a little bit used to talking in the camera. I remember I posted a video on my Instagram and I must have just been sitting on my counter and I was just staring at my camera. And that is when I was literally the sickest like I've ever felt. I was so depressed. I was losing a lot of weight and it wasn't even healthy weight. Like I was just like, oh my God, I'm really depressed right now. Like it was so bad to the point where I literally had to go check myself into a hospital. Like literally, I called my mom and everything. I'm like, literally, I am in the hospital. I am not okay. And the doctors and the nurses literally told me, you are stressed out. You are stressing yourself out to the point where you are now affecting your health. So I had to learn not to take so much things personal and also learn to control my emotions. I think as women, we tend to get very, very emotional. Once you detach and you learn how to set boundaries and you learn how to say no and you learn how to be okay with saying no and okay with not going and you're okay with like putting yourself first, it becomes so much easier to master your emotions. And that was something that I was really, really lacking. I used to take everything really personal. I was a perfectionist. I wanted everything to go my way. And I had to learn that everything is not going to go my way. Like the world doesn't just revolve around me. But one thing that I told myself is I am still a part of the world. And I know that just because it feels like isolation or it feels like I'm alone, I'm not really alone. And there are a lot of people who secretly wish you well. And the dark cloud that you're putting over yourself isn't what's real. It's just in your head. A lot of the things that we imagine or fantasize about is literally in our head. Once you break out of your mind and you become a little bit more open and expressive, everything becomes a lot easier. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect and I'm not saying that I have it all figured out, but I'm saying that it's getting better and I'm getting better. And I know it's a slow process, but as long as we're heading in the right direction, that's what matters.